Nintendo's collaboration with LEGO has continued strong for a few years now, with one of their latest Mario-centric pushes being Mario Kart based. Most of them are of the child-friendly variety, and while I do have most of those, that's not the topic of this time-lapse. First announced on Mario Day, March 10th, 2025, later that year on May 15th, Nintendo and LEGO released the Mario and Standard Kart set, a replica of the Mario Kart 8 era Mario and Kart. There was also a much less advertised release, the LEGO online store only, rewarded through accumulated LEGO Insiders points, the Spiny Shell. You know, what we colloquially know as the Blue Shell. And I built them both. Just a note, if you've caught either of my previous 2 LEGO time-lapses, I've tried something different this time around, using a webcam precariously balanced on my mic arm. I filmed the process from a much better angle, the trade-off being the webcam's resolution is not quite where I'd like it to be, not to mention the tough time I had with autofocusing. Hopefully it'll be entertaining still, but let me know your thoughts. Starting with the Spiny Shell, look, this one was fine. As is the case with all the best LEGO sets, it feels good when the pieces start forming a whole. I always love when the object I'm crafting begins to take shape. And while small and not too complex, this set still delivered on that. Did I accidentally smash the entire thing partway through the first bag? We don't need to talk about that. This being an 18+ set really isn't due to complexity or difficulty, more so due to being paired with the Mario and Kart set, but it's also a set I sorta kinda got for free. It was a nice appetizer before the bigger build. The Mario and Kart set I'm slightly more conflicted on. This is the first major Mario LEGO set that does not have any built-in interaction with a little Mario LEGO toy. In my argument, the Piranha Plant doesn't count, which while isn't especially egregious, and finding how to design the set while also including it does seem like a very tough ask, it's still something to be missed. There also weren't any surprises while building. This particular qualm is a little harder to nail down, so please bear with me. Some of the best sets I've built would have little portions that I see as I'm building that are then eventually covered up. For instance, the insides of some of the levels in the Mario 64 question block are fully featured before the, say, mountain grows on top of it. Caves and mine rails are just underneath the surface of certain biomes in the Minecraft crafting block set. Note that I personally would advise against supporting Xbox and Microsoft products while the company remains on the BDS boycott list. Or one of my personal favorites, while I was slowly working my way through the Lord of the Rings Rivendell set, I had the Eye of Sauron staring at me for months before I finally finished the meeting platform where the Fellowship was formed. The Mario and Yoshi set didn't have anything quite like this either, which is understandable given how thin it is, but that particular set made up for it with its functionality. Not only can the Mario toy play the Mario World athletic theme if placed on the sensor, but the action of cranking the set and seeing Yoshi walk, Mario's cape flapping in the wind, is incredibly cool to me, a Super Mario World super fan. Check out Mario Bros. Bonanza, link in the description. The Mario and Kart set lacks both the toy functionality or any neat secrets, but it's also a really good end product. It truly looks great. While the proper functionality is bare, the steering wheel can move the front 2 tires ever so slightly, and the cart does roll forward, it's surprisingly posable. The stand is well designed, allowing the cart to float at many different rotations and angles, and Mario himself looks much better than his smaller toy counterpart. Both his arms move, and he can rotate his hands a bit, and he can look pretty far in both directions. It's a lean set in that way. Everything is there to make the end product look good, and it succeeds at that. It shares the same satisfaction as the Spiny Shell set in terms of seeing these creations start to take form. The 2 creations being first Kart, then Mario. Putting it together was never tedious. The bright colors and different components made it never monotonous. It was a solid build. Once I figure out where I want to keep it, it's going to be great eye candy, but I don't see myself going back to interact with them much like I did with any of the previous 18+ Nintendo sets. That's it for the review. Do all the YouTube interaction stuff if you'd like to, or follow me on socials where I'm at Mario8th. Links all in the description. And maybe check out some of my Mario reviews. I've recently reviewed every single platformer, and very soon we'll be covering Mario Kart World. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed thus far. please continue enjoying the rest of the build.
Mario. Celebrating your Mario Kart victories. For over 30 years, players have been claiming their spot in the winner's circle, setting new speed records or bursting their rivals' balloons in the Mario Kart series. Was it a clever use of items that got you that win? Or maybe you found the perfect lines through tricky turns and followed them to claim your trophy. Whether you're cruising at 50cc or zipping along at 150cc, everyone who's been in the driver's seat has a few thrilling race stories to share. Now, you can build a celebration of those unforgettable moments and make new ones in Lego form. Wahoo! Now, Mario Kart World fans would know all of these. We've got remixes, the soundtrack is pretty darn good. Debuting in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Mario Kart introduces a cast of 8 characters to the tracks for the first time. Mario Kart 64 raced onto the Nintendo 64 with a new ability to slipstream behind racers, as well as introducing a new challenge in mirror mode, where courses were flipped horizontally. I never played this one. I think this is the only one of these I've never played, and I don't miss it. I don't think I'm missing out. Sliding onto the handheld scene for the first time, Mario Kart Super Circuit started the grand tradition of featuring classic courses from the series alongside new ones. 2 racers in the same vehicle? Some might call it crazy, but Mario Kart Double Dash declared, the more the merrier, and introduced a system where 2 racers worked in tandem. One drove the kart, while the other handled the items. This is my classic right here. Mario Kart DS leveraged Nintendo DS's second screen to give a driver bird's eye view of the area immediately around them. Good luck sneaking up on arrival. It also introduced challenges. I feel like you missed that part. By taking advantage of the Wii Remote's motion controls, Mario Kart Wii let a player's twisting and turning of the controller help them steer their kart to victory. Or, off the course, it happens to the best of us. Soar to new heights or drive beneath the waves. Mario Kart 7 featured a new hang glider attachment for vehicles, the ability to drive underwater, and exciting 3D visuals thanks to the Nintendo 3DS system. It wasn't enough to master land, sea, and air, so Mario Kart 8 unleashed the full potential of your vehicle of choice with the introduction of anti-gravity mode, allowing you to race on the walls and the ceiling as well. The design for this LEGO set was inspired by the vehicle in this game. Great game. And then for some reason Deluxe is here. Take everything from Mario Kart 8, then pack in all its DLC, and then update the battle mode, and then add 8 new characters and 48 courses. And what do you get? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Nintendo Switch. I mean, they ain't wrong. Wahoo! Wowie zowie!